popping, everybody! My name is Eden, and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. We're back once again with another two videos today, this time on Gemini and Cancer. This one in specific will be for the Geminis, and it's gonna be a good one. The Geminis, of course, roughly equate to Hephaestus in the ancient Greek mythos, the god of blacksmithing, forging, fire, essentially a celestial toy maker. How are y'all doing today, Gemini? So we're all having a wonderful Monday, I believe, when this comes out. I believe it is a Monday. Hope we're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And, how's your week going? I mean, usually the start of the week is a pretty bad time, but, sometimes it can be good. So, yeah. Happy Cinco de Mayo, by the way. Forgot to mention that. It was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. Didn't realize it was so close, so to celebrate, happy Cinco de Mayo. Alright, without much further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. Starting off, we have the Olympian Summit. Not a bad start, Gemini. Not a bad start. You are presiding over a summit of some sort. You're presiding over a very important meeting of some kind. What exactly this meeting is about and what you are there to, preside over for is at this time unknown, but I'm sure it will become known shortly. Very interesting start so far, Gemini, I must say. Closest acquaintance? The Wings of Daedalus. One of your co-workers. Presenting an idea, perhaps, a new opportunity for you and your workers to exploit. Interesting idea that you've got here. I'm not sure what this idea is. This definitely feels like a work reading now. And it feels like you're the boss at work here, Gemini. It definitely feels like you're the boss at work, and this is one of your coworkers, and they're presenting an idea to you. And as for how well it's going to work out, or, the validity or the necessity of the idea is being implemented, well, that remains to be seen. Where's your head at? Hades Underworld. You and your business need to make a comeback, a revival, and fast. And it feels to me like your business has been struggling a little bit recently, Gemini. Perhaps it's been, falling on tough times. We are sort of, maybe a year out from post-pandemic, so it's been a tough time, I'm sure, for many businesses out there. But, yeah, you're going for a risky move, a risky play in this case. What that play is, I honestly couldn't tell you because I don't really know the inner workings of businesses that much. But see what's around you. The Cyclops Eye. Ooh, perhaps you have misunderstood the premise of this idea. Perhaps another coworker misunderstood another coworker, but this is a card, above all else, of misunderstanding, of not having your eye open. And it's not a good thing either, because not having your eye open can mean a lot of things, and most of them are not good. Ignorance is bliss does not apply here, Gemini. There is no bliss in business. There's only business in business. That's a nice phrase, actually. I should use that more often. Alright. What do you want? Atlas's burden. Okay. You don't want to bear the weight of this burden anymore. You really don't. Oh, okay. I'm beginning to get what this is about. This is about passing on the torch. You are thinking of having this person buy out your business. And they might be someone that's worked under you for a while, they might be a close friend. They're just someone close to you in some way. And you're hoping that they can provide the business for themselves, maybe send you a portion of the check, since you'll still have like a small shareholder in it, but won't be a part of the major decisions any longer. And You want the weight off your shoulders. You don't want to carry the weight of this business anymore. It's been on your shoulders for a long time. You've had this business for many years, and you want to be done with it. You want to dip out, you want to live your life, and you want to be free. So, yeah, this is a passing of the torch moment for you, Gemini. Question is, will it go well? Who's advising you? Aphrodite's mirror. Ooh, you got some love waiting for you at home, huh? This is good. So this is a lover at home. This is probably a spouse of some kind. It feels like a spouse, Gemini. And they've been telling you for a long time, it's time to give it up. It's time to move on. It's time to pass on the torch and move on with our lives. So you're definitely getting some good advice there, but don't be too hasty in your decision, Gemini. Because you will still, I feel, at least have a small sharehold in the business. You won't be part of any major decision making, but you'll still have, a small say. Small one, not a big one. So, yeah, this card is you announcing the passing of the torch, and this is the person you're thinking of passing it on to. It's a big risk, but we'll see if they're up to the task. What's your dilemma? The Chariot of Helios. You want a new day to shine on both yourself and your business. But the two of you are so closely intertwined. You and your business are practically one thing now. It's hard to let go. It's hard to move on from such a worthwhile invention of yours. I get that, Gemini. I know that. I feel the dedication in your heart there. It's burning, it's bright. You still have a good few years left in you if you want it. But it's been a while since you started this business, Gemini. And there are some inventions and, changes in the business that you're in that you're starting to realize you're not going to be able to keep up with. Not on your own. That's why you're passing the torch to somebody else to see if they can do what you can't. How you pull that off? Well, that's up to you, of course. Who has the power? It's all you. It is all you. You are trying to think about your future here, Gemini. You are trying so hard to think about your future. 5, 6, 7, even 8 moves ahead. What's going to happen years down the line when I've still got to share in this business and it might go under or it might not? That's what you're thinking right now. That's why it's so vital that you figure out who to pass on the torch to. Because if you don't figure that out, it may go under anyway. And you don't want to lose money on this. You don't. You've already got a stable savings. Don't want to lose that. So, it's all in your hands, Gemini. Choose wisely. What's holding you back? Zeus's thunderbolt. Nothing should be holding you back right now, Gemini. You have all the power, bang, right in your hands. This is still your business. You haven't given up yet. This is still your business, Gemini. It's not this person's. It's not anybody else's. It is your business. You, whether you like it or not, are still responsible for this business. And you have a duty to pass it on. You do. But take your time, Gemini. That's the best advice I can give you. You don't have to take it, but take your time with this one. Choosing a successor is not easy. Choosing a worthy successor, that's the tricky part. I don't doubt that you'll do the right thing, Gemini, but we'll see what happens. What's being hidden? What? The Wrath of Poseidon. Ooh, wow, okay. You, I'm not sure where this fits in, actually. Is somebody pissed at you? Or are you pissed at somebody? I don't know what that fits in, to be honest with you. I think it just might be, you're a little bit angry at having had to do this for so long. You're a little bit mad at, not having been able to retire just yet, like having to continue while searching for a successor for so long. I think that might be it. but I'm not sure, honestly. Can you succeed? The Trojan horse. Okay, now that's very interesting. Oh, okay. So that's what's going on then. Okay, so somebody in your business is a trader. Somebody in your business has been selling your trade secrets to another rival business of yours. And so, choose a worthy successor. You have set a trap. You have set up a Trojan horse that you will be able to know exactly who's dealing out this information, who's stealing and everything, and whoever is able to point it out to you, that will be your successor. That will be the one who's worthy of carrying on the business and your legacy. What happens in the end? The Cavern of Nyx. Oh boy, that was not the ending I expected at all. An uncertain future lies ahead of you. Right now, this reading only extends to just after you set your trap. The trap is laid. It's now time to see who falls into it. I'm afraid I can't tell you how this ends, Gemini, because the future is not set in stone yet. The future has not yet taken root in the present. So you're going to have to wait to figure out how this ends up. Even I cannot tell you, I'm afraid. When's still happening? The Veil of Nyx. 2 Nyx cards. Back to back. Wow. So, all of this, all the way up to right here, has already happened. Everything from the Olympian Summit for you telling, that you're passing along the torch, to you wanting the burden to be gone, to your lover telling you it's time to let go, to, trying to figure out your future, to being decisive, all the way up to right here. The Trojan horse has already happened. This has already happened. All of that is done. You've just now set the trap. This is what awaits you for the next 2-3 weeks. Imagine this card is like Mercury in retrograde. Imagine that. And that's basically what's happening for the next 2-3 weeks. Your trap is going to go unnoticed for a little while. But eventually, someone's going to spring the trap. Someone's going to set it off. And you're going to know who your trader is. And you're going to know who's a worthy successor for you. All right. Recap time, and then we'll go ahead and end things off. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. Trust me, I'm loving making these for you guys. I really, really am. All right. You are the boss of a business. You've called a meeting. It's time for me to choose a successor to pass on the torch to. You see a potential person to pass on the torch to. They're inventive. They're, risk-taking. They're young, impulsive, but, have a lot of potential. You're thinking about passing the torch on to them. And thus reviving your business to its former glory. But there is a traitor in your midst. A traitor that you have not yet seen. This is all planned to root them out. You don't want the burden of the business on your shoulders anymore. And your lover, most likely your spouse, if I had to guess, is telling you, yeah, it's time to let go. As far as it is, it's time to let go. A new day could shine on your life and your business. But you must choose your successor wisely. The power's all in your hands here. It's all you, Gemini. It really is all you. You've got all 3 of the big 3 Olympian gods, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades, in the same reading. This is a very important one, Gemini. I'm only now realizing that this is a very important reading for you. You have the big 3 brothers of the Olympian gods in your reading. This is a big one, Gemini, because this is going to change the course of your life for better or for worse. Root out the traitor. For good. On that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're almost at 760. We're at 758. Come on, guys. I know you can get 2 more in there. Thank you all so much for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out, folks.